Yeah. So when they're using a slower weapon, so I have the mace.
Okay.
Like try to like fight me. Just fight me. See, you outswung me, but I waited and kind of baited you into the swing. That's called baiting, right?
Baiting.
It's
yeah.
when, all right, so stop moving. So we're this far away, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't hit me from this far, right? Just swing. You can't hit me. Blah, blah, blah. But if I start forward and then stop, you're going to take the swing like you think I'm going to keep coming forward. But I stop just out of reach and then come in and hit you.
Okay.
So that's how you can get through the swing speed difference with the slower weapon. It works with like just a sword too, like sword versus sword. It's called baiting someone into your swing.
Baiting.
Right? Right? So I could sit here and do like this and just wait till you get close enough and just keep feigning until you actually get close enough and then hit you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Or, no, I'm gonna pretend and then back out,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not back out. Don't back out. Just stop. Just stop out of my range, and then as soon as I do my swing, continue forward.
Finger Noodle, are they analyzing the footage or something?
See, if I hit your shield though, it's not gonna work because as soon as I hit your shield, I can throw mine up. When you're coming forward, you just stop and then continue. You don't back out, and you don't have to continue straight forward. You can kind of go at an angle and kind of keep the distance this way. Right, so come
like
forward. Come forward like you're gonna come at me. Don't swing, and then you gotta stop or hesitate, like just enough that I don't hit you. I'm trying to think how best to explain this. Like it's got to be smooth, man, because like the delay that you have is enough. I could hit you again.
Okay. So
like
come forward, like I'm gonna hit you, and then
Mhm.
stop just out of range.
Yeah, so
And
you're
then as
just
soon
out of
as
range. Yep, like that. But it has to be smooth. If you just like stop, I could probably get a second hit on you. See, that one was smooth. That
Okay.
one was smooth.
Let's try one more time. Okay, I was a little bit too far. Okay. Okay. So
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna stand still and swing, so you can just. There you go.
all right. Skill learned.
And it'll take practice to really get good at doing it. But like, I'll beat the shit out of you with this mace. And you see the damage difference that it's doing, right?
Yeah. 20
Like
damage.
compared to the sword. But then look down below at absorbed damage. So
absorbed
you're
damage 29.
Yeah, so I absorbed most of the hit of the sword. You absorbed next to nothing from the mace.
So to counter that kind of thing, I would just keep it primed until you're close enough to where you've already committed, I guess.
Pretty much. Like that.
Yeah, by the way, Lamy.
Now you gotta wrap around these guys, right? He's just sitting here holding his shield. You gotta try to get around behind his shield.
How do you know when I'm about to let my shield down, bruh? Goodness me.
We can start. So I'm just going back and forth. You don't know which one's gonna be a swing. And changing direction, so left, right, up, right. I'm just going back and forth. So try the feints. Just do the feints.
It's pretty pretty simple. Just right click and then move to where direction you want.
Yeah, I mean, right. I'm literally just tap, 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 back and forth right now. But if I'm doing this shit running up to you, you don't know what the fuck I'm about to do, right? See, you're faster on those, but you gotta get me to swing and drop my shield. Now, if I've already got my swing started, you're not gonna beat me. But if we go to swing at the same time, there you go. I held that swing until I saw you start to swing.
Okay.
And to show, like, I don't know if you got it or if you got to see it, but I was trying to show you that if we like, okay, so let's hold your swing out. Hold your swing out. When I say go, release. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, you didn't go. Let's try it again.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
So I'm able to
How are you
start
not
it.
swinging faster than me?
Do we have to be like a little distance away for the swing to?
All right, just right there. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's try it again. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. There. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. See, I think you're actually swinging it on go this time. 1,
Yeah,
2, 3, go.
Okay, so another thing is your stance also depends on how fast you swing.
Okay.
So that your stance and from what direction you're swinging. If so, for example,
Oh, it's a
from
good point. Good point.
Jbird point of view, swinging left is faster than swinging right because your arm is shorter. Swinging right is like it swings longer, a longer distance, but it swings slower. Takes longer time for it to hit the center.
So you can change your stance. Just see which foot's forward,
Oh.
and that affects your swing.
Chamber blocks depends on your stance.
Chamber block.
Yeah. You know when you get the purple text, when you like swing, when someone else swings?
Oh yes.
Yeah. There's an entire video on it, and it's fairly, like, it's both easy and hard to explain.
So for your thrust, you want to put your right foot forward. That should be faster
Right foot forward.
for the thrust. Now then put your left foot forward and thrust. If like we start this like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
My left foot's forward,
Yeah.
and I'm going to swing across my body. That means that this swing is going to be really fast, right?
Yeah.
But if I do that same thing and I have my left foot forward here, it's going to be a lot slower than trying to do this one. So like when you're circling around someone, you want to try to swing this way if you can help it, because it's going to be faster than because like we're like this, right? So no, go back to the across your body like this. So if we go to swing, you're going to hit me first 100%.
Okay.
Now, even with the mace, this way, I'm going to hit you first. Hold on, let me make sure my right foot's forward. Okay. So now, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yep.
Now, that's not, it's hard, like, you just have to get the hang of doing it so much that it's just like second nature, you know? It's just memory. Muscle memory, I think is what it's called, or whatever.
Muscle memory.
Yeah. Because when you're in a fight, you can't just be like, okay, hold on, let me, I have to.
Yeah, I gotta
my-
switch stances.
I gotta get my stance right. You can't do all that. So you just kind of have to know. So if I'm circling around you, I can put my right foot forward, or my left foot forward, and then cock the weapon back, and it'll stay in that stance. Even though I'm moving, you'll stay that way. Now if I put my right foot forward and put it back, and then it doesn't matter, I'll stay in that stance. And then it's just getting used to doing it, and then, you know, like that's one of the things I was trying to say is like you gotta like get good footwork where you're trying to get around the guy. So like you go like this, and you start to go to his left. He's gonna put his shield up to his left, and then you can, or his right, sorry, because I'm moving to your right. So then if I cancel and go overhand and circle back around to your right, I can try to get that shot in.
Gotcha.
You can also try to like reach around the shield where you do the outside swing and then spin into it, and sometimes you can get wrapped around and actually hit them in the back.
Okay, yeah, if they're moving forward or something.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The kick slash is going to be good if someone is doing like I'm doing right now. I'm like staying on top of you, right? That's when you're going to be able to do a kick slash, right?
Okay.
But if I'm doing this and backing away from you, like now try to kick me. Oh fuck, I wasn't backing away yet. Hold on. Like, so if somebody's backing away and they're doing like this, like that guy was doing a second ago, and you try to kick them.
There we go, just like the swing.
Yeah. But if they're turtling up on top of you, then you can get your kick in. But when you get good, if you see somebody start to do the kick motion, don't try to, like, it's not faster to back away than it is to move to the side.
Okay.
So like if you start to do the kick motion, okay, I didn't catch it, but you go to the side and you'll dodge it better than if you try to go straight back, because there's a little bit of range to it, right?
Gotcha. So
It's
only
like doing
kick
a
if they're
thrust.
going
If someone's
like-
doing a thrust at you, just backing away doesn't mean you're going to dodge it, but if you go to the left or the right, you might dodge it more.
That makes
Or
sense.
more so. Alright, so now this is what you need to do. Drop the shield. Just drop it completely. Now fight me.
You are dead!
Not bad. When you're fucking around in duels or in TDM or stuff like that, always try to go without the shield.
Okay, that builds good discipline.
Well, I mean, if you can fight without one, you can definitely fight with one.
Ooh, that was nice. That was a two-hitter.
Well, that's the mace. That's the mace difference. 64 blunt damage on that second hit.
Yep.
It's not as fast. That was baiting. I baited you in on that one.
Dog!
I let you think that I was close enough you could get the swing, and then I moved in.
I don't know what direction you're coming from, man. It's hard to block.
That's the point. All right, I'm back. Okay, so what I'm doing there is you can do it with or without a shield. It doesn't matter. Is you're here, right? And you swing, and
You're
you
gonna hit me
spin.
first, yeah.
No, I'm not. I wasn't gonna hit you. So you're getting that momentum in the spin, but also I can pop out on either side. So I can be on, this would be your right hand side, right?
Right hand, yeah.
And I can swing, and then well, I didn't get it quite right, but like I'm supposed to. The goal is to be on one side of you, and then spin and be on this side of you. So if I'm doing it right, like in the fight, and that's gonna throw your blocking off. Plus, because of the way I'm throwing the weapon in the spin, it makes it harder to know whether you need to go left or right or left or right. And then sometimes you can just fuck them all up and just spin around and then pop in with the overhand. Hit the shield. Just hit the shield and do it.
So on this side, and then I go like that.
Yep.
So it's a
And
back.
then yeah, a back turn into a cross body swing. Yep, just like that. That was exactly it. And you can hit people here. See where I'm not even facing you.
Oh, you
Okay,
can-
I didn't
okay.
quite get it.
Yeah.
So you can hit them there, and you can hit them here. Not facing you at all. I'm just facing straight away from you.
Yep.
So, and that's where that swing will come in, because you're at this point here, and then when you spin around, you can be on the other side, and you just keep moving back and forth, and it'll throw people off.
That makes sense.
It doesn't work against really good people, but you know, low to moderate players, it'll get them. Doing the same motions over and over again until you kind of get the idea.
Okay. I almost got it right there.
So do an upswing on the shield, and then move like to the side of the shield until it doesn't hit it.
Right here?
No, just yeah, okay. Now move back a little bit. So you need to see. I'm trying to show you the hitbox for the shield,
Okay.
and then move a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more.
Right there. So I
Okay,
need
so
to
now
see
you
your arm.
see. Yeah.
So as soon as
Well,
I
it's
see your
not so
arm-
much. Different shields work different ways. They all have different size hitboxes.
That's true.
So the hitbox for the shield is like a square. Like it looks like a nice little beautiful oval shape. It's not. It's a square.
Okay.
It's the same way with this one. Like this one looks like if you went at my right or my right knee right now. Try to thrust my right knee. See?
Yep.
It's making you hit the center of the shield because that's where the hitbox covers my right knee.
Is that why archers can always get your left leg or your right leg, the behind one?
On some of them, yeah. So like if you're
Yes.
using the round shield, like this shield, you wouldn't be able to. Right? On either of these shields, an archer could not shoot your feet.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, but like the circle ones are always pretty weak because I always get pegged.
Yeah. Yeah. The round ones have advantages. They're faster. Like being able to pull it up
To draw.
is faster.
Yep.
Right? And they usually have really high hit points for the shield itself. The disadvantage is it doesn't cover your feet unless you kneel.
Ah. Okay.
So that's why they can shoot you in the feet with those. So shield bashes have their place too.
When should you use a shield bash versus a kick?
To pick that shield up. All right, go to hit me. Did that shield bash work?
No.
Okay. All right, let's try it again. Go to hit me. Did the kick work?
No.
Okay. Shield bash is for when you swing. So swing right now. I can't beat your swing with the shield bash, but I can run in after it and get you. And you can't do it. There's not enough time. So like we were doing earlier with the animation for hitting the shield.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to wait until I would have to let you miss the shield. See that?
Yeah.
Like if you got your shield up, I could swing twice before you could get a shield bash in. But in a combat situation, like when you're fighting,
Mm-hmm.
it's best to just not get hit, let them swing, and as soon as their swing passes the part where it would hit you, so like go ahead and swing. Well, do like a side swing, like a normal one. So then you run in as soon as it crosses their body, and you get it. I don't want to kill you, so I don't know how low your health is.
I'm full health.
So then, okay. So that would be the times, and that's going to give you distance, right? Like that's what a shield bash is good for. So like if it's you and I'm by myself and you got like two buddies, I see them coming, they're on their way, I know I'm about to get outnumbered, right? I can run in, get the shield bash, and then go. And it can be just enough that I can get away. The other thing is like if you have your spear, right, and the guy's pressing up on you with a sword or something, like a one-handed melee
Yeah, I
weapon,
get that a lot.
and it's hard to draw your sword without getting hit.
Yeah.
That would be the time to shield bash him and then change your weapon.
Ah, okay.
And you can also do like a shield bash turn and thrust your spear. Because when you do this and you go away from them, most people's instant reaction is to chase you with the weapon up, ready to hit you. And so as soon as you turn to do that, you go up to thrust your spear and you turn thrust right to their face.
And then the enemy like formations start charging at us. Like that's when you should swap your sword. And
So you don't want spears in blob fights.
yeah, in
No.
close quarter combat, like you will get stomped on. They will like get all up in your face, and you can't hit them then.
No. If
The
you
only
can
way
smell their
can-
breath, you don't want to be using a
Yeah.
spear.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
The
any
only
close
way
quarters
to-
engagement, you put away
Yeah.
your spear.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Unless you're backlines, but it's extremely risky because you can easily team hit, and that's bad, obviously. When like thrusting from above, it's
Oh, I
used
thought
for
I
like
could use javelins.
it's used for hitting a target longer away, and it does more damage. But hitting from below, you can hit targets that are like almost up in your face because it thrusts a shorter distance. So yeah, thrust below if they are close to you, thrust above if you need range.
Dust below if they're close, dust above for range. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, is there
So-
any use for short spears versus infantry?
Oh, to fuck around in TDM. So
That's
like
it.
doing that with the javelin, you can have a blast in TDM with
Yeah,
that.
because I mean I do single player most of the time, and this gives because I hate like long range spears. So in single player, I always just do javelins because I can do either throwable or short spear.
In
A
a
long
skirmish match, that's not gonna do a whole lot for you. But like in the skirmish thing that we just did,
Mhm.
you're gonna get fucking wrecked. Cause like, all right, pull that javelin out right now. Put it in melee mode. Thrust. Okay. See that?
Okay, yeah, that was a
Okay. Yeah, you don't have the range. And then the point of having the spears is for cav. And you're not gonna be able to outthrow cav with that.
okay. That does make
So
sense.
So if everyone's fighting and you're the guy in the skirmish match with the spear, you're basically like this behind the line. And if anyone's fighting and they turn their back to you, you're gonna hit them. Otherwise, you're just constantly looking for the cav.
Yeah. So Lami, in the skirmishes, as Jbird said, spears are only used for anti-cav. Because like it's extremely hard to kill people with a spear that are infantry, because they will just run up in your face and they will shield bash you, stun lock you, and hit you and kill you.
Okay.
But in line battles, if you have Hoi 4, you can think of it as support equipment and all that.
So
it's fun.
now take your melee weapon out.
Yeah,
Right.
goodbye all.
All right, later, man.
Peace.
All right, so
night.
what I'll like if you're in a fight, right? Like you've got your spear, they're too close. Like I can't. If I'm this close,
Mhm.
you don't even have to hold your shield up. It's just not. Okay, I got your foot that time, but just a regular thrust is not gonna work, right?
Oh yeah.
Die, you bastard!
It takes a little accuracy and a little timing, but you can do that.
So if I'm
You can-
like on you, and you shield
Mhm.
bash me, and then I keep walking forward.
I probably couldn't get the thrust in time. Nope, cannot. Cannot get it in time. But if I shield bash you and go away
Yep.
and spin into it, I can totally get the thing. See, that's only 6 damage right there. See, I'm not getting anything, right? But when they're pushing up on you, you can get that shield bash in, and you can change to your sword. And now you do it. So come over to this side, about in the middle, I guess. I'm gonna be on top of you. Hit the shield bash, and then turn and like run away and turn
when
to
I
thrust.
turn, so it's kind of like back up and then back up.
I mean,
and
it's-
start pulling.
Yeah. So like as soon as you get the shield bash,
Mhm.
boom, shield bash, turn and thrust. So like as soon as you start moving away from them, you're going up.
Okay.
And you can do either or, right? Like this one's gonna give you more range. This one's faster.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So let's test this. So if
Right,
you
so
take a swing at me,
I'm on.
just like that.
Yeah, you'll have to work on your timing and make it more graceful, but I'm also not chasing you like somebody normally would. So normally I got it up, you shield bash, right? And then I'm coming after you because that's normally what somebody would do, and that's when you could get the thrust in. I threw the shield just so you don't kill me, but yeah, you would have hit that one.
Gotcha.
Now the other one is just shield bash and change your weapon. And like if you do it right, you can get the shield bash in and change your weapon and then attack. So yeah. So it's just getting that shield bash in. I mean, we can sit here and shield bash each other all day. It's not gonna do a whole lot. That would have been the time where the kick slash would have worked, right? Because we were just on top of each other, right? And I'm pretty sure you can do kick slash with a spear if you land it and you're directly in front. But yeah, so being able to know how to get off of the spear when infantry's pressing you, that's where your shield bash is gonna help. Right? And you can be smart about like we were just doing with the shield bash, right? So you stay out of range, you let me swing, and then you come in and hit the shield bash and then change weapon.
Okay.
Because if you're right there and you go to change weapons, well, I almost got you. It was close, but you see what I mean? Like there's a delay there where you're vulnerable. I'm not quite getting it, but yeah. You get what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah. In the heat of battle, when we're moving around, it's probably gonna
Yeah.
take longer.
Yeah. So that a little bit of a delay could get you, but if I go to swing and then you run up and shield bash me, you could get your melee weapon out. These are just little these are.
So once more. Okay, let's do it from your screen.
Yep. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. I was trying to pull it.
So as soon as the sword makes contact with your leg, if you click, does it?
It
swing?
won't. Nope.
No. Okay.
Like I actually just pushed and held, and it had to wait till the animation stopped before it pulled my sword back.
Ah, so if you click.
So do it again. Do it again. Hit me in the leg. Hit me in the leg. Yeah, you can click and it'll start it as soon as your animation stops on its own.
Okay, so kill me. So if you hit me, and as the animation is going, I won't be able to swing. But if I click and hold, then when the animation is done, if I let go, it'll attack.
Yeah, well, you should put your sword out. So like as soon as the blade makes contact, click to swing and hold.
Click and hold.
Ready?
Yep. And then as I let go.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, so try that one more time. All right, that works.